Volkswagen Motor Group members Audi and Porsche are set to supply engines for Formula One teams from 2026 onwards. Porsche are expected to power Red Bull when they arrive due to the team currently producing their own engines powered by Honda assets. Red Bull are a team that do not prefer to produce their own engines, so they'll be looking for a new engine supplier. Honda are no longer a part of the sport, so you may ask why they have not switched suppliers yet after Honda's departure. Welcome to Formula Zone, your daily summary of quick news in the Formula One scene. In this video, we will be talking about Audi and Porsche joining F1 and why Red Bull will most likely be powered by them. So let's get started. Due to engine freeze until 2026, teams are restricted to one engine from 2022 to 2026. Hence, why the Volkswagen Motor Group will join in 2026. This is why Red Bull cannot switch engines, as they've made the choice to continue with their current engine. So they basically have a Honda engine in the 2022 car under the name Red Bull Powertrains. The name was changed due to the departure of Honda from F1. Same goes for sister team Scuderia AlphaTauri, who possibly may be taking the sibling of Porsche in the Volkswagen Motor Group Audi. When Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff suggested that Red Bull could be working with the Volkswagen Motor Group, speculation arose. Wolff said that Red Bull's strategy for its engine planning was not stupid, believing the door was still open for a possible Volkswagen brand such as Audi or Porsche to consider a partnership in the future. On one side, they're keen on doing their own power unit, but it's no secret that the Volkswagen Group with their two brands is looking at Formula One and has been part of the discussions. So Red Bull can at any moment decide if they want to stick to their own power unit or go with a top German manufacturer. On the other hand, the arrangement they have on the IP side with Honda really makes sense. They're taking over the IP from Honda and obviously developing the new power unit into 2025. It could stay within Red Bull power units, or it could go to Porsche, Audi, so overall, I think it makes sense what they do. It looks like the VW Group preferred to wait until after the engine freeze so they could experiment and take the pressure off a little more. According to German newspaper Blick, it's possible that the announcement of the Porsche and Red Bull partnership will already be made during the Austrian team's home race in July. The collaboration will signal the return of Porsche in Formula One after an absence of 30 years. Porsche last competed as an engine supplier with a disastrous footwork project in 1991. Porsche is destined to create a spectacular Formula One engine with their great status in endurance racing. The brand holds the record for the most 24-hour of Le Mans wins, the Audi in second. Porsche has also produced a no-rule 1160 HP 919 hybrid Evo Le Mans car that laps spot quicker than a Formula One car. Everyone wants to see Porsche in Formula One, but Red Bull must be thrilled to hear they're on their way since, really, Red Bull have no choice when it comes to engine suppliers. First, you have Mercedes, and for obvious reasons, they wouldn't want anything to do with each other but to watch one another fail. You then have Ferrari, who have been a joke in the last few years with their engines. Finally, you have Renault, who previously supplied the team before Honda. Renault and Red Bull's relationship never really worked out in that spell. So it looks like it's just Red Bull to take the only team left when it comes to 2026, Porsche. The name alone is enough to prove its worth. Well, we can't exactly say the same for Ferrari, seeing that Porsche branding on Red Bull's car could very much excite many and lead to more support towards the team and the sport. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner has denied Wolff's claims of working with the VW Group currently, but we all know Wolff is likely correct. It just makes perfect sense. Red Bull will be powered by Porsche in 2026 and even Audi. In the case of Audi, there are 5 teams who would be interested in a partnership including Williams, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, and possibly AlphaTauri. McLaren had already pulled out because the British team didn't want to give the Germans the majority of shares they wanted. Alfa Romeo seems to be in the front. The German media asked an unknown team boss for a reaction, and he said the following about the potential collaboration. I don't understand why Alfa Romeo and Audi are still hiding their collaboration. Audi has long held 25% of the shares, and another 50% has to be added. These are really very large sums of money. Volkswagen have also noted a possible complete entry as a team for Audi. Perhaps Alfa Romeo and Audi have agreed a buyout according to news source Blick once again. The buyout would likely result in the team being renamed as Audi Sauber. In 2018, when Sauber entered into a technical and commercial deal with Alfa Romeo, the team there now, there was also the reported recent near miss with Andretti Autosport. A $350 million deal with F1 hopeful Michael Andretti was apparently all but agreed before it fell at the final hurdle. Andretti later said, "We were there, it was done. We had a day set up to sign it, and literally 2 days before, they changed the terms." Perhaps Audi may head to the historic F1 team Williams. Alfa Romeo's current team boss, Frederic Vasseur, contests the Alfa Romeo buyout rumors but points the finger at another outfit. For me, Williams is the favorite. They have very good relations with VW in Germany. With rumors of Oscar Piastri moving to Williams gaining traction and Mercedes planning to drop an engine customer, there's also certainty the potential for the Grove-based team to increase their ties with Alpine and Renault though, which would make any deal with VW Group less likely. Williams' results this season have not been the greatest, but neither has Aston Martin's. And with Mercedes having such a strong relationship with Williams, it looks like Aston Martin may be departing from the Mercedes train. Although it looks Aston Martin will not be involved in an Audi buyout, as Audi could pressure team owner Lawrence Stroll's son, Lance, out of the Formula One seat. How do you think Porsche's engines will do in the Red Bull? Do you think Audi will supply engines or go solo? Which team do you think will Audi buy? Let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss any Formula One news.